Now for my favorite story, and I'm sure they're gonna shadow ban this into oblivion. In January 2022, a 22-year-old Savanna Puckett, a sheriff deputy in Tennessee, lost her life at the hands of her ex-boyfriend, someone with a history of violence that the world couldn't see. That history, those warning signs, they were hidden, scattered, inaccessible, and it cost her her life. Her death shook her community, her family, her friends, and reminds us of the painful truth. Knowing someone doesn't make them safe, and trust alone can't protect you. Savannah wasn't just a badge, she was a daughter, a friend, someone who laughed, who hoped, who lived fully in her short time on this earth. She carried the weight of responsibility every day, protecting others, keeping communities safe. And yet, she was vulnerable to violence where most feel safest at home, in her own life, at the hands of someone she knew. She should have been untouchable. The system failed her, the very system she put her badge on every day, the system she dedicated her life to protecting. And now, her story is forcing the world to stop, to feel, and to act. This is where the conversation needs to be adult. Across the world, millions of women live under the shadow of violence, often at the hands of people they know, people they trust. These aren't stories from faraway lands. These are lives next door, in your neighborhood, in your family, right now. Despite decades of law, programs, campaigns, and awareness, the patterns remain stubborn, unyielding, and often deadly. Violence against women hasn't gone down. If anything, in some places it has increased. The problem isn't the lack of laws. The problem is men, their choices, their action, and their silence, and their ability to hide in plain sight. And this is exactly the world Savannah Puckett lived in. These aren't numbers. They are statistics you scroll past. Their faces, their voices, their future were cut short. Savannah was trained, prepared, strong, yet she fell victim to someone she knew, someone she trusted. That reality should make every man pause. It should make every person stop and ask themselves, could this happen to someone I love? Could this happen in my home? Her story isn't just a tragedy, it's a mirror, timeless and infinite, revealing the same story over and over, everywhere, every day. And that mirror became the spark for Savannah's Law, the first domestic violence offender registry in American history. This isn't for first time offenders. It's for repeat offenders, the ones who show patterns of abuse, often after two or three convictions. It's a tool for awareness, a tool for protection, a tool for prevention, a tool that might save the next Savannah before it's too late. The law creates a publicly accessible registry managed by the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. It lists names, photos, date of birth, and conviction history. It doesn't expose private addresses, but it exposes something far more important: the truth. A record of patterns, a warning, a chance to make decisions that could protect a life. This registry is about giving women the knowledge they truly deserve, the power to make choices before tragedy strikes, choices that could have saved Savannah's life. Savannah Phukett's story is more than tragic. It's a wake up call. It is a challenge to every man and every woman watching to pay attention, to stand up, to speak out, to protect, more importantly, to act. Laws alone don't stop violence, but awareness, courage, and action can. Her life and the law that bears her name reminds us that change is possible, that the world can shift, that vigilance matter, that love should never cost a life. Savannah is gone, but through this law, through our awareness, through our choices, she can save others. She can make the world pause. She can make it see. The only thing more devastating is that it took this long to get here. But hey, here we are.